Okay, here we go again. That is until I sit down in class. As the teacher goes on about who knows what, my thoughts are pulled elsewhere. How am I going to talk to Yuri about all this? No matter what I do, it'll end up making her feel bad. If I can't tell her in the club and I can't text her, what do I do? Sorry about that. If I can't invite her out somewhere because she might end up drawing attention there as well. But Yuri's mature. What are the chances that she even makes a scene? I can't imagine her yelling at me or crying uncontrollably, but I'd still prefer not to risk it. Damn. The rest of my classes go on like this. Finally, the last period bell rings and I make my way to the club room. Okay, then this is it. Wear a happy face, don't let them know anything is up. Maximum effort. I begin to open the door. I immediately do a scan of the room as I enter. Like, where's Yuri? I don't know whether I should be upset or relieved by her absence. Hi, Gunner. Yes, Yuri. You seem like you're in a good mood. I'm just still not used to you being in the club as all. Yeah, I guess I do have that effect. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? How does that even have anything to do with what I just said? How are you hungry after eating breakfast and eating lunch? Trying hard in class takes a lot of energy, you know? I know that Natsuki is going to bring her a cookie, but I should probably try to spend as much time with her as possible. Fine, but only because that bacon was good. Yay. Sayori proceeds to grab my arm and pull me out of the room. She drags me all the way to the vending machine that's at the end of the hall. I stand waiting for her to try and guilt me into buying her a snack. Sure enough, after going through her purse for a while... what's the matter? Well, I sort of forgot to bring my money with me today. Oh no. I proceed to begin my sarcasm act. How will you function in the club if you don't get a snack? Monica is sure to notice your decline in performance. She might even think you're unfit to be vice president. I'm sorry, Sayori, but it looks like you're gonna have to take a hit on this one. You don't have to be such a meanie about it. Don't worry, my teasing is just payback. I reach into my back pocket and pull out my wallet. Payback? Oh, please. You know that you didn't have enough money for a snack. That's why you asked me to come with you, isn't it? Don't forget that I'm immune to your routines now. Oh, yeah. But wait, if you knew about my plan, that means you wanted to buy me a snack. Yeah. Like I said, it's only because of the bacon. Sayori giggled at him before. Now what would your highness like to eat? Those look good. She proceeds to point at a pack of mini donuts. Mini donuts are delicious. I put my money into the machine and punch in the donuts code. The donuts code. Coming to theaters near you. 5 cents. Huh? The donut package gets stuck in the machine trying to dispense it. Damn Alabed and their stupid machines. I proceed to kick the vending machine, which does cause the donuts to fall, at the cost of what feels like a broken foot. Ow! Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. What's important is that it fell. Because donuts are greater than foot bones. I proceed to pick up the package. I proceed to pick up the package out of nowhere and hand them to Sayori. Thanks, Gunner. But why did you get mad at the alphabet? Huh? The alphabet? Oh, Albed. Huh? I can't stop myself from laughing at her misinterpretation. I'll explain it to you some other time, Sayori. But we should probably start heading back to the club. Okay. Before we start walking in, I figured that I might as well get a drink while I'm here. As I look through the drinks, my attention stops on the apple juice. I just stand there for a few seconds. I stand looking at it for a few seconds, and I'm not sure why. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Huh? What did you say, Sayori? What? I didn't say anything, but I could have sworn. Oh, sorry. Guess I'm hearing things. Maybe kicking that machine messed up your head. I don't think that's how it works. I brush off Sayori's goofiness and return my attention to the machine to make a selection. Once my drink has been dispensed, we begin heading back towards the club. Hey! I wasn't expecting the two of you to be late. Sorry, Monica, we just, Gunnar wanted to fight a vending machine. Well, I hope that he won. Of course I did. Nope. Girls giggling at it before. While the two girls are laughing at me, I notice something. Monica seems different today somehow. Her laugh sounds so innocent. It's actually kind of cute. Well then, if you think you can overcome your injuries, you should join us for the festival discussions. Yeah, Gunner's smart. Whoa there, take it easy with the expectations. I'm sure you'll be fine. So what do you say? Sure, it sounds like a plan. Great. I would have been disappointed if a little festival planning scared off the mighty Gunner. Can we just get to discussing already? Something seems off while the three of us are walking to get to the corner. Yuri still isn't here. Hope she's okay. I try not to worry about it as I take a seat next to Monica and Sayori. We sit talking about the festival and the other school things for a while, but I can't say I'm totally focused. My brain decides that worrying about Yuri isn't enough, so it begins to worry about Natsuki too. I still haven't spent any time with her outside of poem sharing. But should I try at this point? I've already made up my mind on focusing on Sayori, but Natsuki does seem like she's got it rough. Maybe if there's some way I could just be friends with her. I would give her someone to confide in and share her interests with. Reading manga with me did make her pretty happy. And I can't say that I didn't enjoy spending time with her. What do you think, Gunner? Huh? Oh, sorry, Monica. What was the question? It was, do you think it's a good idea if a lot of other people bring in their own poems to present? Oh, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Gunner, is everything alright? What do you mean? Why does Monica look so concerned all of a sudden? Sorry, he just seemed a little out of it for a second. Don't worry about it. I just got a little distracted is all. The girls continue talking as though that conversation never happened. I just can't figure her out. The way she's acted these last few days has been so random. My train of thought is cut short as I suddenly have to pee. Damn, maybe I shouldn't have gotten that drink. I begin to stand up from my chair. Where are you going? Don't tell me our conversation is too much for you. Don't worry, I'm just going to use the restroom real quick. You ladies try not to be too distraught over my absence. I make my way to the door and leave the room. We could decorate posters around the school. That's a great idea. Giggled at him before. I should ask her while he's gone. We've been closer than normal. She sure knows something. Hey, Sayori, can I ask you something? Sure, what is it? It's about Gunner. Gunner? Yeah, well... Have you noticed him acting different lately? Differently? What do you mean? Well, it's just that he's not at all how I remember him. And I was just wondering if maybe he had told you something. I guess he's been pretty hyper recently, and he did seem kinda off this morning, but I still think it's the same old Gunner. What happened this morning? Oh, well... Damn it, just tell me already, you worth... My blood runs cold at this thought as this thought races through my head. Please, not again. Is everything alright, Monica? Yeah, I just thought of something. Goosebumps begin to sprout on my skin as I say this. Oh. Can I ask you a question now? Huh? Of course you can. Well... I was just wondering why you asked about Gunner all of a sudden. Well, what should I tell her? Wait a minute. Do you have a crush on him? What? No, of course not. Of course not. Why? Does he have a crush on me? Please, Sayori, you have to tell me. Monica? I'm only joking, Sayori. I don't have a crush on Gunner. You really had me there for a second. I shouldn't have teased her about that. It's clear that she has feelings for him. Even though I feel bad about teasing her, I also feel a little angry. I was only asking now that he's a club member, I feel kind of bad that I don't know much about him. I just wanted to be sure that everything was okay. Oh. Well, try not to worry too much. Unless you like getting poked in the forehead. Poked in the forehead. Talking about Gunner so much made the tingling from yesterday begin to return. A crush on him? My heart begins to beat faster as I think about it. I have to talk to him alone, even if it's only for a moment. But how? I've got it. Hey, Sayori, about those posters, yeah? Do you think you could go get some of the supplies we need from another classroom? We don't have much time left before the festival, so we should go ahead and get things together. Sure thing. Once Gunner gets back, we can. Actually, go ahead. Can you go ahead without him? I'm afraid if the two of you go together, you might miss out on the poem sharing. I guess you're right. Oh, and don't worry if you can't carry everything. The posters are what's important, so focus on those. Yes, ma'am. You can count on it, Miss President. I knew that I could. I begin to feel the nervousness as I watch her leave the room. It'll be okay. It's only Gunner. I've thought this over already. There's nothing to worry about. I can do this. As I step back into the club room, I immediately notice there seems to be a shortage of Sayori. But instead of my usual routine of trying to failing to figure out what happened, I choose to make my way towards where the three of us were sitting earlier. Hey Monica, where'd the goofy vice president go? She went out to get supplies from another classroom. Ah, I see. Well, we can keep talking about the festival plans if you want, but I probably would be very helpful. That's alright, I actually wanted to talk about something else. Sure, what's up? Well, it's just that... if I didn't think her behavior was odd before, that certainly changed that. Monica? Sorry, Gunnar. I had all these conversations planned out, but now that we're actually talking, none of them seem good enough. Conversations planned out. Seeing her like this is actually beginning to bum me out a bit. Maybe I can try to make her feel better. You don't have to worry about anything, Monica. If you're not very good at talking to people, it's perfectly fine. As crazy it may sound, I'm no master of conversation myself. So you don't have to be nervous about talking to me about something. If anything, I should be the one who's scared to talk. Gunnar, that's really nice of you to say. I feel my heart be getting faster as she looks at me. And well, I'm really happy that you're in the club now. I hope that Monica doesn't notice the red invading my cheeks. I would hope so. It's not every day you come across a stud like me. And I can't say I haven't enjoyed my time in the club. I've really enjoyed getting to know everyone better. Yeah. And I hope we get to know each other even more. If you didn't notice my blush before, she definitely does now. Wait, why did she just say, before I even have process to begin before I have time to process what she said, I hear the door to the class get thrown open. Looks like Sayori is back. She could probably use a hand with all that stuff. I'm glad we got to talk. Yeah? Monica walks towards the door to help Sayori while I forget how to function. I've misinterpreted these things before, but the way she said that was definitely suggestive. My entire body feels warm thinking about it. If she really is into me, I might actually lose my mind. The idea of having to juggle Sayori, Yuri, and Monica's feelings makes my head feel heavy. Shit. Alright everyone. As Monica begins her routine, I notice Natsuki leave the closet and begin to look around. Wait, is Yuri still not here? Oh yeah, I was wondering where she was too. So I meant to tell everyone, Yuri said she has a doctor's appointment today and that she would not have to miss the club. A doctor's appointment? I watch as Natsuki begins to pull out her phone and text someone. Wait, why did she have a doctor's appointment at this time? I hope everything's alright. Don't worry, she just said it was just a checkup. She'll be back for the club tomorrow. Good, I'm glad it's nothing serious, but doctors are still kind of spooky. Everyone goes about getting their poem once the news about Yuri has been told. Natsuki still seems like something is bothering her, though. Maybe she's upset that she isn't here. I know that worrying about Yuri will consume me if I don't stay focused. I'll pull my folder out of my bag and check to make sure all the poems are there. Looks like I'll only show the 3 poems again today. I quickly shake off the thought. Ah then. Does Monica always have to be last? We'll start with Natsuki. Hey Natsuki. Natsuki? I don't know. Huh, oh. Natsuki? Hey, I'm guessing you want to share poems now. Looks like she's still put off about something. Yeah, here. The rest. A strange melody wakes me up from my sleep, and with my eyes open I can finally see the end of the path that I've traveled for so long. What I see there does not make me smile. No cookies, no cupcakes, no poem, no puppies, no kittens. Just the end of a journey that's taken so long. Seeing the end makes me not want to move, yet I continue my skipping without having to think, because I know that the ending will surely be fine, but I can't help but feel I'm almost out of time. Normally I would think that the expression on her face means she doesn't like it, but at the same time it doesn't even look like she's reading it. Natsuki? It may not be my place to ask, but is everything alright? Everything's fine. Damn it, what's gotten into her? Something worse than the argument happened between her and Yuri? Sorry, it's none of my business. She returns her attention to the poem. I can see the edges of the paper wrinkling where she squeezes it. It's not bad, but I still don't get why you're using some of these words. Well, like I said yesterday, here, before I have time to finish, Natsuki shoves her poem towards me. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Ickly, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Even though she sang the chorus, Every time she sings the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross, she's gross, and the world is better off without spiders, lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. It's really good. Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna be able to get a word in with her acting like this. Well, I look forward to seeing what you write tomorrow. I take my crinkled poem and put it back in my folder before beginning to leave. Before I can make it anywhere, she stops me. Gunner, damn it. Listen, I'm sorry that I'm acting like a bitch again. I shouldn't take it out on you. I'm barely able to hear the last part as she practically mumbles it. Don't worry about it. You seem to have a lot on your mind. And if there's anything I can do to help, I'd be more than happy to. Thanks. I smile at her as I walk away. Sayori. Hi, Gunner. Whoa, easy with the excitement there, Sayori. Sorry, I just really want to read your poem. Man, you're all about setting high expectations today, huh? Alright. But if it doesn't live up to the hype, it's on you. Sunrise. A sunrise in the morning marks the start of all the pain inside my heart. But I won't allow the sorrow to gray. This feeling of helplessness is here to stay. For through the sadness and fear I see a chance of something better for you and me. And if tragedy really is the price of hope, I will gladly pay to untie the rope. In the game of love you simply fall in, but alas, it's a game I will never win. I once again watch as Sayori reads over the poem. I'm not as nervous about this one, but I can't say I'm not a little anxious. I hope she doesn't think the love in the poem is alluding to her. Though I can't really say if it's even directed towards someone. The way I write my poems begins to bother me. That was really good, Gunner. It was very, what's the word? Bittersweet? Yeah! Thanks, Sayori. I'm glad you liked it. Now are you ready to be swept away? Oh, somebody's confident today. I told you I was going to write the best poem ever. Come on, then. You got me on the edge of my seat. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all of my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way, down comes a bottle to save the day. A night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping, I blow off the dust of my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time's elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look at me through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them down from the shelves, one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tiles between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They are supposed to be my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. I feel a little dizzy as I read over it. Damn, I was hoping this one would be different. Maybe she's just getting it out of her system. Man. Do you not like it? It's not that. It just looks like I'm gonna have to step up my writing game to keep up with you. You shouldn't scare me like that, you know? Well, you're the one who's always calling me a meanie. I put my finger on Sayori's head. I put my hand on Sayori's head and ruffle up her hair. Hey! I think I may have actually fixed it. You are a meanie. You are a meanie. Anyways, thanks for showing me your poem, but the next one better be your best one yet. Yes, sir. Mon Ika. Whomst should I show it to next? Hi again, Gunner. Hiya, Monica. I'm still a little nervous about talking to her due to her comment from earlier, so what kind of poems do you have in store for today? Well, I wrote this one a little differently, but I think you'll like it better than yesterday's. There's only one way to find out. I slowly hand my poem to her. Curtains up. Where there were once blinds, there are now only bare windows. The clearness in which I see does not bring me comfort, though, for outside those windows there lies only a void. Part of me wishes the blinds were still there, but could I truly go back with what I know now? The colors around me fade and become flat, and my memories I cherish no longer feel real. Numbness quickly consumes me, leaving no light, no sound. I strain my eyes, yet see nothing. I focus my mind, yet hear nothing. As I drift deeper into the darkness, a single tune comes to my mind. The soundtrack to my life. The length of time that Monica has taken to read my poem begins to concern me. If she hates it, that sucks. But if she loves it, that might be even worse. I've never heard about girls falling for guys over a poem. I'm probably just overthinking this. I mean, what are the chances? Gunner? All my dreams and nightmares happen at once as she takes a step closer to me and clutches my shirt. In a daze of confusion, I could swear that I could see Sayori quickly turn her head away. Wait, did she? Sorry about that. It's just, I really liked your poem. Thanks. I'm glad to hear that. In an attempt to diffuse the situation, I show some of my goofy side. Although your way of showing approval could use some reining in. I smile at her as I say this. I'll be sure to work on it. Well, that's good enough for me. Now, if you would be so kind, I extend my hand towards her, motioning for her to give me the poem. I don't know if you like this one. What's this? Am I asked to see me, or is the class star being modest? I knew that calling her that would strike a nerve. Here, but it might not live up to the class star standards. Well, like you said, only one way to find out. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, blue, green, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. It's violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless... Load me. I feel a little depressed as I read it over. Not only that, but the last line bothers me for some reason. Load me. Load me? Why does that feel so out of place? When that happens, don't forget to save... I almost drop my paper as I hear this go through my mind. Are you alright, Gunner? Yeah, I'm fine. Have I heard that before? What the hell were we talking about, though? My head aches a little as I try to think about it. I liked this one, Monica, though it was kind of sad. I still thought it was really good. Thanks, Gunner. I'm glad you liked it. And yours wasn't exactly a ray of sunshine either. Well, you're not wrong. I guess writing just brings out a darker side of us, huh? It would seem that way, wouldn't it? Anyway, thanks for sharing, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what you come up with for tomorrow. Sure thing. And the same goes for you. What? Wait, what the fuck? Oh. Whomst. As I begin putting my things back into my bag, I remember something. I open my folder and take out the poem that Monica wrote yesterday. I wonder if she wants it back. Oh well, no use in holding on to it. Once I have everything packed up, I'll walk over to her. Hey! Hi Gunner, I wanted to give this back to you. You left it with me after we shared poems yesterday. Oh, sorry about that. Don't worry. You seem to have a lot on your mind, so I didn't mind holding onto it for you. Thanks, Gunner. That's very thoughtful of you. Why is it every time Monica looks at me like this, my heart starts to beat faster? I feel my face once again start turning red as I think about her suggestive comment from earlier today. It was no problem, really. I just didn't want to leave it behind. It was when you're leaving it behind if it was your only copy. You're so cute when you get flustered. What? Sorry. I mean that, well... At this point, my anxiety is going through the roof, but I still try to keep up appearances. It's alright, Monica. But if I didn't know better, I would think we had switched places. Huh? What do you mean? Well, isn't it supposed to be me who calls you cute? This isn't some plot to take away my manliness, is it? I smile as I try and dispel any tension that may have arisen. Even though I'm playing it off pretty well, watching her laugh so innocently like this. I guess you caught me. I'll be sure to try to be coyer with my plans next time. I'll have you know that whether you're a coy or not, you'll have your work cut out for you trying to siphon away all this manliness. I think about flexing for a moment to emphasize my point, but immediately realize it would probably just embarrass me. Weird flex, but okay. Maybe you're right, but I'm sure I could think of some ways to tame it. Oh my god. Oh, that's lewd. Oh lord, that's lewd. My thoughts freeze as I once again hear the suggestiveness in Monika's voice. I immediately flex my leg muscles to prevent any blood flow from going somewhere undesirable. Power through, my dude. Just try not to wear that brain out thinking too hard. It's no easy task. My jittery is just hard enough to talk through, and I wouldn't be surprised if my shaking was noticeable. You know, you really shouldn't underestimate me. I am the president of the literature club, after all. Yeah, I suppose you're right. I needed out of this conversation. The longer it goes on, the more time I have to say something stupid that I'll regret later. You're probably the one person I should never underestimate, Miss Class Star. Oh, please. Don't tell me you're one of the people that just sees me as a smart, pretty girl. No, I don't think that at all. Oh, so you don't think I'm pretty? Damn, this girl has got me. Well, why is she playing games with me like this? It's not like that either. Don't worry, Gunner, I'm just messing with you. Right. It's at this point I realized that if Monika wants me, she could probably easily have me. There's no way I would be able to put up a fight against her for long. Anyways, we probably should get going now. It seems like the others have already left. Huh? Sure enough, when I look around the room, I don't see either of the other girls. I would say already leave without me. Dread fills me if I think of the worst possible reason. Maybe she saw with Monika and thought there was something between us. If that's the case, she could be on her way to... Are you coming, Gunner? Yeah, sorry, I was just spacing out. It's alright. Sayori said you were pretty good at that. Just hearing her name makes me feel cold. As I follow Monika out of the classroom, I try to reassure myself. It'll be fine. After the way she's been today, there's no way she would do something so extreme. While I watch Monika lock the door, it occurs to me that I have no reason to be standing here. Why haven't I left? I mean, it's not like I ever walked with her after the club anyway. I certainly don't want anything happening between us. That would just complicate things more. My mind says this, but my body doesn't agree. She finished locking the door and looks up at me surprised. Gunner? I expect you would have started walking home by now. Oh yeah, sorry, I just get really distracted by keys, you know? Kinda like a cat. I try smiling through my embarrassment, but that was pretty stupid even for me. It appears some of Sayori's goofiness has rubbed off on you. It certainly seems that way. Oh, speaking of Sayori, I figured that the two of you would have walked home together. Me too, but I guess she got impatient and left. I feel awful as I tell her that, but I can't let her know about Sayori's condition. Though that could be true, there's no guarantee that she left because she was upset. I see. But we should probably get going. Yeah, no use in standing around here. As we make our way down the hall, I'm a little bothered by Monika's behavior. She seems so confident in the club room, but now it's like she's never spoken to me before. To my dismay, the brain in my pants that I keep under lock in case someone manages to slip in a thought. Or maybe it's because she's actually going to keep her word about teaming me. She's probably thinking about how she's going to do it right now. My face returns to its usual shade of red as we try getting over this idea. Oh my. Oh my, how lewd. None of that. None of that. I do so by staring at the wall as we make our way towards the school's entrance. After what feels like the longest walk ever, we finally make it outside. Sadly, my relief isn't long-lived. It was nice walking with you. Yeah, you too. As I start heading in the direction of my house, Monika once again puts me in a bind. Hey, where do you think you're going? Doing? Seeing her confidence return actually makes me a little scared. I live this way, so you're just gonna leave a helpless girl like me to walk home all by herself? How does she keep managing to do this to me? Oh please, if either of us are helpless, it's probably me. I guess you're right. I suppose I should be the one accompanying you to your house, huh? Alright, I get it. But you know that had you just asked nicely, I would have walked with you. I know, but I wanted to see that cute side of yours. Damn, I really can't put up a fight against her. Now, if you'd be so kind as to start leading the way. I am a very busy person after all, of course. I certainly wouldn't want to take time away out of any of your manly activities. I'm glad that we've come to an understanding. Absolutely. I would be heartbroken if I found out that I cut into your anime watching. Hey! Man, is this how Natsuki feels? Think about the way Monika teases Natsuki actually makes me feel a little better. Man, maybe I'm overthinking this whole thing. It's possible that she just likes messing with me. This mindset comforts me as I follow her away from the school. It seems like she lives on the opposite side of the school as me and Sayori. Oh yeah, I should probably check up on her. I'll pull out my phone while we're walking and begin to text. Hey, what's up? You kinda disappeared on me earlier. Luckily, her immediate response prevents me from having to worry more. Sorry, my mom got home early and needed my help with something. I know that she's lying since you didn't have to help her mom last week. I read over her text a few more times while trying to reassure myself. Maybe eating all that food today has made her sick and she's embarrassed about it. Yeah, that's probably it. I've never hoped illness on someone before, but this seems like the most viable time to do so. Alright, oh, and tell your mom I said hi. Will do. Something wrong, Gunner? Oh, I honestly forgot that I was still with Monica while I was texting. It's nothing, I was just thinking over some things. You're a bad liar, you know. Huh? Shit, where'd that come from all of a sudden? It's okay to worry about Sayori. She is your best friend after all. Wait, how'd you know? Listen. It's obvious that you care about her. You looked upset when you didn't see her in the club room, and I'm willing to bet everything that I own that she's the one you were texting just now. See. Monica stops walking and looks at me. Gunnar, it's okay to care about your friends. I won't think any less of you for it, so you don't have to hide it or lie about it. Seeing her open up like this actually throws me off, especially with the way she's been acting today. Sorry. I just didn't want you getting concerned or anything. So you were trying to look after my feelings too. I'm lucky to have such a gentleman as a club member, huh? Don't be so sure about... I'm not so sure about that. We stand together on the sidewalk for a while before she finally breaks the somber mood. And you shouldn't worry so much. Sayori is tough, I'm sure she'll be fine. I'm not sure why, but hearing her say that actually does make me feel better. I guess you're right. After all, my toughness was bound to rub off on her eventually. I brace myself for an insult as I say this, but Monica just smiles at me. Maybe you're right. Maybe you have rubbed off on her. The solemn tone in her voice worries me. Is everything alright? Huh? Oh. Sorry about that. I guess I was spacing out. Right. Monica once again begins walking with me close behind. We begin to make small talk as the trip continues. Unlike before, this talk isn't flirty or serious. I ask her a question about herself, and then after she's answered, she retaliates with her own question. I can't quite put a word on it, but it feels normal. Lord knows I could use some normal right about now. Damn, Monica, nice house. As we approach some of her residential area, she stops and points at a line of houses across the street. Oh, I think we just passed Yuri's house. Some of my anxiety comes back as I hear her name. Yuri, huh? Did you ever walk home together? Well, I've tried to once before, but you know how Yuri can be when it comes to people. I'm actually surprised to hear that. I figured she would be comfortable walking with you. I thought the same thing. Sorry, I didn't want to make you feel bad about it. It's alright. After all, now that you're in the club, I'm sure we'll have we'll all have a chance to grow closer together. I'm not sure how me being in a club is going to help the girls grow closer, but I'm choose not to press her about it. Well, I can't argue with that. Agreed. I can't help but admire Monica as we continue walking. She's so passionate about what she enjoys and cares deeply for her club members. Not to mention the good looks and confidence. It's no wonder everyone sees her as the class star. I feel my face beginning to go red as I recall some of the flirty things she has said to me. She was just messing with me. There's no way she actually meant it. I mean, come on. She could have any guy she wanted. That my zoning out almost caused me to run into her as she stopped walking. Well, this is it. She lives in a nice 2-story tan house. I wonder what her parents do. Thanks for walking with me, Gunnar. It was nice getting to talk to you. It was no problem. It is my duty to protect those in need, after all. Is that right? Feeling an incoming insult, I quickly swerved the conversation. But I must admit, I also had a good time talking to you. I truly must be blessed to have Monica, the class star, walk with a pleb like me. Oh, Gunnar. You're not trying to flirt with me, are you? My face manages to answer all of her questions before I have a chance to do so with words. Well then, how about this? Next time we walk together, instead of being the class star and pleb, it will just be Monica and Gunnar. What do you say? Next time, huh? That sounds good to me. Oh, and one more thing. Yeah? Your cute side is showing. I could say the same to you. Every brain cell in my head immediately starts yelling at me as I mumble this. Gunnar? The look on her face guarantees that she heard me. My brain cells continue screaming. Hey, would you like to come inside for some coffee or something? Dizziness overcomes me as I try to comprehend what she just asked. Did she just invite me in for coffee? Shit, what do I do? Thanks, Monica. This could be my chance to have something happen between us. No, I have to think about Sayori and how this might affect her. I appreciate the offer, but what am I doing? Being alone with her. She's probably right about Sayori, and maybe I've prevented her. My uncertainty is immediately washed away as I remember how I felt yesterday. I'm sorry, Monica, but I can't. Thanks for asking, but I probably should get sewing soon. Come on, don't make that face. How will I walk home if the last thing I see is you being sad? Sorry, I just guess I hadn't thought of that. Monica, I take a step closer to her and take one of her hands in mine. I really did enjoy spending time with you today, so I don't think it's something wrong with you. I just have a few things I have to take care of, you know? I really hope that we get to spend more time together soon. Maybe I can help you with your festival prep Saturday. My festival prep? Shit, we haven't talked about that yet. Well, yeah. I was just thinking you might be busy this weekend with the fest. She giggles. Gunnar, that sounds great, Gunnar. I'll hold you to it. Of course. Well, that seems to have cheered her up quickly. You can count on me. Then I'll be seeing you tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. As I begin walking down the sidewalk, I can hear Monica giggling as she steps into her house. I feel fluttering on my stomach. I dump grin across my face. That went well. I'm practically skipping at this point, but I fail to care if anyone sees me at this point. Monica's house was pretty close to the town, so I make my way there instead of going home. I stop by the grocery to pick up a few things, as well as something to cook for breakfast in the morning. It occurs to me that I'll probably be making cupcakes again this weekend, so I'll grab all the ingredients that I can remember. While I'm in the grocery store, I get the unexpected call from my mom about the movie I rented yesterday. I explained to her that it was related to a school club that I had joined. She was skeptical at first, but after I explained some more of the details, she sounded content. I'm torn between being happy that I convinced her and angry that I lied. And to top it off, I once again have to repress any stray thoughts about Yuri. After shaking away the feeling, I return my attention to shopping. Once I have everything, I make my way to the bus stop. I ride the bus to the stop, close to my street, and walk the rest of the way home. Come on. I try to unlock the door without putting down any of the things I bought. Click! Gotcha! I clumsily place all of the bags on the kitchen table and begin going through them. Okay, this seems like another good stopping point. I hope anyone who's listening enjoys. If you have any comments, anything you want to say about the quality of the audio or the mod, please do. Let me know. Let me know if you like this kind of stuff. I'm probably going to end up doing more of these. Hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Have a good day.